What a relief. What a relief. Man City 3, Leicester City 1. What a relief. I was worried about this Leicester team because they have been playing very, very well this season, only losing twice. I think they had the best defense in the league and one of the best attacks. Let me check the goals against. Well, yeah, one of the best defense, tied with Liverpool there. Now Liverpool has the best because they played more games. One of the best attacks up there with Man City and Liverpool. I was worried about Leicester. And the way they started the game, they scored first. I was like, oh my God. This ain't going to happen today. This ain't going to happen today. It ain't going to happen at all. Jamie Vardy, counter-attacking goal, dinking the ball over Edison's head, celebrating 17th goal of the season. I'm like, oh no. No. The Liverpool fans are going to rub this in my face today because they won the Club World Cup. So they're going to be like, oh, we won the Club World Cup and you got beaten by Leicester. But, the clapback, it was imminent. It was imminent. We didn't start the game too bad at all. We didn't start the game too bad. And we were playing exactly like I predicted. Keeping the ball, going at Leicester, spreading it wide, having them open up in the middle, driving it forward at all times. Mahrez, he looked really good today. Was troubling Leicester from the start. Big save by Schmeichel. De Bruyne smashing into the post. But the goal had to come sooner or later. And fitting goal scorer, fitting equalizer came from Riyad Mahrez in the 30th minute against his old team, who only picked him up for £400,000. Guys, don't ever forget that. £400,000. And he is our most expensive player ever. What? A profit made by Leicester City. What a profit. They probably used that whole Riyad Mahrez money, that Harry Maguire money they bought him cheap too and rebuild their whole team. That's no wonder they're playing this good. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it. No wonder they're playing this good. Riyad Mahrez goal deflected on past Schmeichel. Well, maybe he would have saved it. He was having a great game. Mahrez did celebrate. He celebrated. A bit subdued, but he celebrated. And remember when Mahrez was about to leave Leicester City, he was kind of not playing and he basically forced the move. Let's say he left a bad taste in the Leicester City's fans' mouths. He did. He won a Premier League title with them, but come on, guys. You got to move on to bigger things. That's why he came over to City. Mahrez with that goal. 13 minutes later, the second goal came. Raheem Sterling taken down in the box by Pereira, who is the Premier League's best tackler, but he did not time that one properly at all. Raheem Sterling kind of embellished that foul a bit. He did get touched. There was contact. VAR came into play and deemed it a penalty. Ilkay Gundogan coolly stepped up, dispatched it, even though Schmeichel got onto it. 2-1. At that point in time, I knew we weren't going to relinquish the lead. The kind of season we were having so far, we weren't going to relinquish the lead. We just needed to manage the game properly and pick up the 3 points. Coming back for the second half, we did exactly that. We dominated. In the second half. Leicester did get a few moments of themselves. Well, they created some good chances. You remember one when Harvey Barnes almost got in behind and the ball was pushed away from him and then Edison brought him down. That was not a penalty. It had already happened. If he was closer to the ball when it happened, if he could have gotten to the ball when it happened, then yeah, by all means, give a penalty. By all means. And I think there was another close chance for Leicester, but didn't came to anything. We dominated in the second half. We dominated. Gabriel Jesus with that goal in the 69th minute, tap-in, set up by Kevin De Bruyne. It was a very, very dominant performance after going behind. To be honest, guys, I was distracted watching this game. After we had gone 2-1 up and we were dominated in the second half, I got kind of distracted because I was watching the Club World Cup simultaneously with this game. Ain't gonna sit here and lie. Invested in both things. The Club World Cup is now over, so we could all shift back our focus to the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, and all these things. But congrats to Liverpool on winning the Club World Cup, by the way. But we managed the game well. We held on for a much-needed win. Pep Guardiola fielded a very strong 11. Edison, Kyle Walker, Fernandinho with Otamendi next to him. And talking about Fernandinho and Otamendi, guys, you saw how Jamie Vardy run past these guys? I was like, oh my God. You see that Jamie Vardy is very, 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 very fast. Fernandinho is just real slow and he couldn't keep up. But that was a good goal. Benjamin Mendy had an okay game. De Bruyne, in imperious form as usual, had to hop off in the end there. I hope he is okay. Hope he doesn't go on the sidelines again with injury. Like, we need De Bruyne fit and ready this season. Gundogan had a solid game. He has been pretty good, especially after he signed that contract and committed to City. He has been a lot better. I criticized him in the past, but he has been a lot better. Bernardo Silva had a okay game. Mahrez, he was damn good in this match. Mahrez was very, very good in this match. Gabriel Jesus popping up with a goal. I think this is his first away goal in a very long time. Well, home goal in a very long time, I mean. He has been scoring the away goals, but not been scoring at home. And Raheem Sterling, he had a solid match, but could have been better. Remember, he had one very good chance that he could have hit first time, but he didn't. But he had an okay game. Foden coming on late in the match there. Rodri as well, and Aguero forced on late in the game. Substitute didn't really have a big effect here. But that's an L for Brendan Rodgers and Leicester City. You know, I do that thing in the car where I talk about L's. It's coming up again. It's coming up. We will talk about Leicester's L and Leicester versus Liverpool next weekend. It's coming up. But for Leicester, I think they should have tried to be more upfront with us in this game. They weren't as upfront. They took that Man United approach and failed. Man United, they won, but Leicester tried the same thing, tried to counter-attack, and they failed miserably. I think they should have started with Demari Gray instead of Perez, and they should have started with Iheanacho instead of maybe a Harvey Barnes. That's just what I think. Because you need to let these players loose against these guys behind like Fernandinho and Otamendi, and it didn't happen enough times. It did not happen enough times. So Soyuncu and Evans, they look kind of ordinary today. Have looked really good all season, but they looked ordinary today. Chilwell, he had a horrible time against Mahrez today. Ricardo Pereira, all these guys, all these Leicester's players, with the exception of maybe Jamie Vardy, they looked ordinary against Man City. Basically. You know you look good, but when you put up against something that looks better, you kind of look average. That's what happened to Leicester City today. So for us, our next game is against Wolves. Wolves, we have a bone to pick with you. You defeated us early on in the season. We have to beat Wolves. I think they won their game today. We have to beat Wolves. For Leicester, they play Liverpool next. In the other results, Burnley 1, Bournemouth 0. Sheffield 1, Brighton 0. Wow, Sheffield just chalking up the results. Wolves 2, Norwich 1. Norwich is going down. Southampton 3, Aston Villa 1. Danny Ings popping up with 2 goals. And as Poet and Vouge always say, that's Tyrone Mings' cousin. Newcastle 1, Palace 0. Miguel Almiron with his first ever Premier League goal. And Everton 0, Arsenal 0. The worst Premier League match I've seen in a very, very long time. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Just a quick review of the match. You see I'm out here in the field. I just needed, to get everything off my chest. I spoke about the Club World Cup, so you could go check that video out if you wish. And I just hope we could continue winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. And maybe, who knows, we could win 3 in a row. Maybe Liverpool will fall by the wayside. Never ever know. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.